I don't know if you saw it, but Jenna Subs had an interview the other day with a very liberal-sided interviewing type person. And yeah, what she said was very worrying, to be honest. As if, really, Canadians now, they have to rely totally on the government to make ends meet. That's what she's putting over. That's what I think the Liberal government want Canadians to do. They want Canadians to be reliant on the government. But just have a listen for yourself.
The child care benefit. Are these programs at risk? Let's say if the Conservatives were to come into power next year, like what guarantee do families have that these programs will remain in place if the Conservatives were to win the next election?
Yeah. So this is what keeps me up at night, right? As the Minister for Families and Children, Social Development, this is the question.
And what I think is what keeps Canadians up at night is the fact that they can't, well, they have to choose between rent or food, and wondering whether or not the lineup at the food bank is going to be so long that they're going to have to wait all day there with the kids to get anything so they can survive this Liberal government for another week.
And this is, to me, what weighs on me. When I talk to families, when they share their struggles, when they share, the impact of the supports and the programs that we've been providing, the reality is that this could all be lost in a second.
By lost, does she mean that we could change the government and make people's lives more affordable so that they could afford these things themselves without having to rely on handouts from the government, and then the government then saying, hey, you got to vote for us or you won't keep getting these handouts that stops you from starving because we've made everything more expensive because we're in power now. And obviously it was never like this before 2015. No, it wasn't, was it?
Every one of these programs, the Canada Child Benefit, the Dental Benefit, Pharmacare, the National School Food Program, $10 a day childcare, Pierre Poilievre and his Conservatives have voted against every single one of these.
Well, I don't know anyone who's getting $10 childcare. Do you know anyone who's getting it for $10 childcare? No, neither do I. And as for everything else, like free dental, we all know now it's not free. Holland has said, he's come out and said it's not free. It's in my last video last week. Go and watch that. He said, dental, no, it's not free. No, just check the small print. Anyway, let's carry on with her.
So imagine a world in which we are talking about families who are having a hard time making ends meet or getting ahead, where we see the cost of living has increased and these supports are taken away.
Oh, you see, she's just admitted it almost right at the end. Imagine if we take away these benefits that you need to get to survive in a Liberal government. Imagine. So what we basically have done is made life so unaffordable, made it so that no one can buy anything, made it so that people are struggling to pay rent or food, that you must get these benefits to survive. Imagine a world without them benefits. But also, imagine a world without Liberal governments making it so difficult to buy food and to pay rent that you could actually live and work and your work would pay for everything. Imagine that world. Is that the world you want? Or is it the Liberal benefit world? Till next time.